Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, um, please tell your friends, um, family members to subscribe. Um, really helped me a lot um, to do more videos. Um, sorry I'm not in a exciting mood, but I have thought a lot. As you guys can see, I am now back home. Um, you know what I mean? Like, it really doesn't matter if your family fights with you, yells at you, or gets you mad sometimes. You know what I mean? I'm 22 years old, and I I feel like at at that time I felt controlling, and I felt that I wasn't there. You know what I mean? Um, I own the stuff I do. Um, I drink, I smoke, um, but that doesn't make me a bad person. The reason why I do that, it's not for getting publicity, um, it's not for being a victim, it's not for being all cool. It's, I just don't like the life that I'm in right now. Like, I have a lot of friends, I have a lot of family members, I have a lot of friends from different states, and that they care about me. And I'm here in California. Like, I see everybody have big money, like billionaires. You're talking about people in Vegas. You're talking about people in Hollywood. You're talking about people in Beverly Hills. A lot of people in Beverly Hills have a lot of money and have big mansions. But I looked and I researched how to do that, but it's everybody invest. You know what I mean? You gotta invest in the crypto, you gotta invest in the stocks, you gotta invest in the stock markets, because you gotta have a good stock market. You don't want your stock market to go low, you know what I mean? You don't want to have a low income. And a lot of people make a lot of income. You know what I mean? YouTube is a job. I'm just trying to grow and achieve what I want to achieve, and that's a part of growing up. You know what I mean? You never know what's gonna happen the next day. So one day is not promised. God says no. um how you say it? God says that one day is not promised. You just gotta believe. You gotta believe in Christ, because if you don't believe in him, then you're not gonna know um what God is. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know what God is. God changes lives. You know what I mean? It gives you miracles. Sometimes you might not see it, but it does. Um, I love all you guys so much, to the bottom of my heart. All of my subscribers. You've been there countless times, numerous of times, supporting me, commenting, loving thoughts, and I'm not trying to get, you know what I mean, too drunk when I drink, but I drink and I smoke because it makes me sad to see that people's rich. That why can't I get rich? Or it also makes me sad that half of my family is gone. You know what I mean? Half of my family is gone. You know what I mean? Countless times, countless days, I think about my grandfather, think about my mom, think about my dad, but morely, I think about my brother, Jarrett. And You know what I mean? He had a hard life. That's all I could say. He had a hard life. And my mom and dad, they had a hard life too. But you just gotta believe in God. You know what I mean? Eventually, one day, life is not promised, guys. Life is not promised. You just gotta believe. You know what I mean? We're here one day, we're here not. We're here the third day, we're not here the fourth day. So it really counts on what you want to do in life. And I made a commitment to myself that I'm gonna stop. Stop smoking and drinking. I'm gonna stop. Man, I used to get too carried away because I just didn't like how my life was. I used to chug Modelo's, Budweiser, Bud Light, smoke a lot of pot, indica sativa. I didn't snort anything, but I used to smoke in bongs and pipes with some people from Freedom City Church, and they say that church is good, but to be honest, it's not. I've noticed that they just all want to be rich. They all want to act better than everybody. They all want to be controlling. I'm saying right now because I'm not trying to lose my friendship, you know what I mean, or lose subscribers. I'm saying because I've seen it, that they want to control people. And that's not how church should be run. You know what I mean? That's not how Halloween, last year Halloween, I went to Freedom City Church for a night of terror, and I was a part of it, and they had real life tragedies. You know, in guns, they had grenades, they had stabbings, they had knives, bloody knives, a bunch of killers, a big maze around the church, inside the church. And a lot of people, I've heard it, I was outside, a lot of people were saying, oh, what is this? You know what I mean? What is all this? Sorry, that my dog is barking. Every time I try to make a good video, she barks. Sadie. But people don't like it. People reported it to the church. People did everything like that. Rick, siéntate. But yeah, it was crazy, guys. It was crazy. I'm like, dude, I walked through there and I was like, shh. Just people holding girls with guns, and that's not a religion. That's not a religion. I was born Mormon, and the stuff that I did, it all really comes down to this. This is an apology video, too. I'm sorry for the people that I've hurt mentally. You know what I mean? Yeah, I used to argue with my brother Austin. I used to argue with my brother Joe. I used to argue with my brother Kelly. I used to argue with my brother Connor. But at the end of the day, we love each other. Family is what makes life possible. Without family, you wouldn't be anywhere else in the world. You wouldn't have a game plan. You wouldn't have anything to look at. That's what's awesome about life, because God gives you life. God has miracles. God sets miracles. Miracle 1, miracle 2, miracle 3. 3 miracles. So, 1 miracle is love, 1 miracle is strong, and 1 miracle is locked in. They're all 3 together. Love, miracle, and locked in. Love, you love someone. Miracle, you're happy that you're with this family. And locked in means you'll never ever break the family code. Lane Brothers for life. You see, last year, my brother Joe, I was hanging out with him at his house, and we had 6 quarters, and we're like, me, Connor, Kelly, Jarrett, Joe, Austin, and it's like, not my mom and dad was included, but it was just a 4-brother code, brother squad, and the quarters started disappearing. 6 from 6 quarters started disappearing. My mom, my brother Jarrett, and they just started all going down. And then we combined it together with 8. Me, Kelly, Connor, Jarrett, Joe, Austin, mom and dad. And we had it all in a group. And that's what good life is. Because it's sad that you miss them. You know, it is really sad. It's hard, heartbreaking. It could be heartbreaking for anybody, not just me, but it is, because you don't know what's gonna happen at the next day. You just gotta make the best of it. As you guys know, that I'm gonna start doing merch once I get a job. I have a job lined up, Crunch Fitness, and just make money and start a business. I want to start a business. I know I can do it because my brother has a business, and all the work that he does for houses, for people, I look at him, I'm like, dude, he's like a macho man machine making good houses. You know what I mean? If life had $1 million, if somebody randomly, if you're randomly at the beach and somebody went up to you and says, I told you, he would be like, Jordan, for example, Jordan, do you want $1 million? Or do you want my old Toyota? An example, guys, not what it happened, but example. So I would say $1 million. The reason why is because I can do a lot of stuff with $1 million. Build a business, get a house, get a car, and raise a family one day. I wanna say sorry to my brother Austin, for always thinking that like I don't want him to think that I'm the worst brother. I just sometimes I get mad at him, but it's all words. You know, words doesn't matter. That's because you get mad. You get so mad that you get worked up, and you don't know what's gonna happen. And that's what life brings you. You know, life brings you lemons. And when life brings you lemons, you try to keep the lemons from breaking. But I love you guys. I love you, Austin. Don't think I don't. I love you, YouTubers, subscribers. Shout out to Ruby Red's Barbecue in La Habra for being the best barbecue restaurant there ever is in the United States and California. Shout out to McJuggernuggets, kid behind the camera. And shout out to all the famous YouTubers. This has been your boy Jordan Lane signing out with another video. I am back to do daily content. And challenge accepted. Don't forget to stay lit, keep it rigid. I love you guys. Peace.